Here, I do have her recap that I'll read for last week. And let me use my little stream deck to mark the stream so that when I highlight this, it'll be easy to find. Mark. Okay. Last time on Beyond the Abyss, a skeleton discovery. Hale finds a gold nail in the skeleton corpse. Same unalloyed gold that animates him. Tizkar sees a soul escape from the skeleton once the nail is removed. Dress up dead. The skeletons were changed into new clothes, meaning someone prepared them or they were alive. Like Hale. Julius and Hale. Julius and Hale are best buddies. This is all done in Eris's voice, by the way. But Julius might have a crush. Hale decides to hunt down more of these skeletons for answers. Eris is shut down. Dane confesses he used to admire Eris as a child, but later hated her for being soulless. Eris lets him leave, removes her skin suit, opens her skull, and snaps 2 wires. Tizkar cremates the skeletons inside the house as he yells at him, "Fire inside is bad!" Eris sneaks into Azzy's room. He happily kicks Mumvis out and pulls her in. After the deed, Eris asks, "Were you pleased?" Azzy immediately goes in for round 2. Arrival at the repository. The front doors are magically sealed. Eris finds a maintenance entrance slightly ajar. Inside, poisoned flowers are everywhere. Dane and Eris walk straight up to the biggest one. Next up, giant flower? Probably combat. Okay.
It's a good recap. I like it.
So you all are looking at this giant ass flower. It seems to be tilting its petals towards you. Oh, that's right. Gabriel wrote a rhyming one. I let everyone down. Okay, Hale, I'm gonna let you go first. You sense your danger senses are starting to
Inhale. Pull Julius with him this way.
Sure.
Okay. He's gonna move half of his. So he's gonna go here.
Once it's Julius's turn, he will spend it.
Okay.
Up with you.
And then I will move the dancing lights around within 30 feet of it.
All right, you light up. All these little glowing spiders start swimming through the air.
No concerns here.
They illuminate.
That's my turn.
Okay. Tizkar, what are you doing?
Nothing's attacked us yet, right?
No.
Yeah, so Tizkar is just kind of like looking at the plants on the table. I'm going to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
As I'm looking at these plants that are apparently poisonous according to Rin. And I'm going to see what this poison is. So I detect the presence and location of poison within 30 feet of me as I move, and then if I detect poison or disease, technically, I automatically identify it.
Okay.
I made the DM get her book out. Yay!
Yeah. Doesn't have a name, but these plants are definitely poisonous, and their pollen seems to be poisonous. It's like really bad hay fever. And you, because you spent a spell slot, I'll give you the information. If you were to inhale the small sprouts down here's poison, you would take poison damage and have the poison condition if you fail your save.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move away from the poison now. As I walk by Hale, Tizkar just mutters, "Do not inhale the poison, Hale."
I don't breathe, but I appreciate.
What if,
Good.
you know,
I
those
don't know if I appreciate you playing with my name like that.
inhale, exhale.
Tizkar turns back. What do you mean?
Nothing, lizard.
He just cocks his head and ends his turn.
Okay. You notice on the table over here, clippings from the larger plant are in pots. And they start to wiggle and wriggle. And appear. They lean towards you like they want to act aggressively. Their flowers twisting and writhing. You do notice that on that same desk are a lot of seed packets, which for someone like Dane and probably Rin, you know that seeds are kind of rare and valuable. Julius goes with Hale. What do you think is going on?
Well, it looks like the plant wants to breathe out and attack us, but I mean, as long as we stay out of its way, it should be fine.
Right, is that the door? And then he points to this door that is completely kind of like overgrown and
It looks like it.
I don't know if we can get past that thing to get through the door without touching it.
I mean,
I thought you said I mean, and then I sat there and waited for. Okay. Dane. This thing is wiggling.
Dane looks at it menacingly. And then he also takes note of the seeds, but he's going to pass around the main part of it to about like right here. And then point at this thing that's blocking the door
Huh?
and say, "You're in my way." And cast
talking to
Chill
the plant.
Touch.
Okay.
He says it to the plant. He attacks it.
Okay.
Yeah, 19.
Roll damage.
I do 4 necrotic damage to it.
The plant, as you wither away some of its leaves and petals, it starts to shake furiously. And it opens vines outwards and screams. This ear-piercing shriek.
Holy shit, it's alive.
Plants are living, yes.
It's yelling at me.
It yells at you, and it looks angry.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Da.
My favorite Dane quote is "Plants are alive."
Suddenly, one of its tendrils let's see, what is that range? Reach. Ooh. You see a tendril try to reach for you, and it leans and and its tendril. Let's see if it hits you. Does a 20 hit you, Dane?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, you are going to take 13 damage and be yanked right toward it.
Ah! What happened? Sorry.
I
Go ahead.
now need you to make a please make a saving throw as it tries to pull you inside. You passed. You
22.
noticed it-
Not today.
You noticed it tried to basically eat you.
Okay, so is this part also attached to like the main part? Is that what I'm seeing?
This part is the attackable part.
Okay, so this part is a part of the main piece.
It's like
It's not a separate
vines.
entity.
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of overgrown shit.
So like the
This-
reason I am asking is because I want to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Mhm.
And if this is a separate entity that didn't attack me, I can't hit it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the Hellish Rebuke would count over here. This is just a tangle of plants that this was too close to for you to be able to get by it without it attacking you.
Okay. In that case, Dane just goes, haha, all according to plan, and reaches out his hand and just goes, time to burn! And then nothing happens, because he pointed at the wrong thing.
You can point it at the right thing.
Well,
Don't waste your spell slot.
I'm not wasting.
He
It's just for flavor.
he originally attacked the thing that was over the
Yeah.
doorway, which is why he.
I'm trying to burn the doorway
I
thing down,
understand that.
and then Dane didn't do it, so he
Okay.
just like,
Okay.
this, like I mean, if you want me to waste a spell slot,
No,
I can.
I
but
don't
it's
want you to
me.
waste a spell slot.
It's more or less just like
Okay.
it just doesn't even. I mean, I imagine it doesn't
happens.
even cast. Yeah, nothing
Gotcha.
happens because he's like, oh, it didn't attack me.
Okay,
Like
that's
the
fair.
spell doesn't even have a chance to activate.
That's fair.
Dane, you are looking the wrong way.
I thought
To your left.
same thing.
No, not all plants
No.
look alike.
And how did this plant know that I was attacking that
That
plant?
is quite insensitive
Because
of
you-
you to assume.
Walked next to it.
Plants are confusing.
It lands another attack on you as more vines burst out. You dodge one, but another one hits
good
you.
for me.
Good for you. Go ahead and take 15 more points of damage.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay, Harris's turn. Shoot, I don't know how to play her character. I think she just attacks, right? With a longsword?
Paladin gameplay.
Okay.
Yep.
She is going to run and be like, wait, and then strike her longsword at it. She gets 2 situational bonus because she's flanking with you.
Nice.
That hits. How many spell
She
slots?
smite.
I don't know if I want to spend her spell slots when she's not here. She'll just attack like normal.
Dang.
It's a pretty good hit. I think she gets a second attack. No, she doesn't. You're not 5th level yet. Okay. Great. Rin, it's your turn.
You said the seeds are just sitting on the table over there by the other hostile things, right?
Uh-huh.
Rin's gonna be like, well, that's what I call a tentacle party. I think it's time to make it a little more fabulous and introduce my friend Oscar. And he's gonna shoot fairy fire, right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee myself. Oh my god.
Oscar comes out and does a little booty.
The singular tentacle does a body roll.
Go ahead and place the measure template.
Does that actually hit the plant, or
Let me look.
is this like thing kind of?
I'll say it
not?
does. I'll say it's fine. It's fine. You can do
And
it.
then he's gonna summon Oscar.
Let me roll. That one saved. Wait, why am I not getting all of them? Okay. Saving throw. Yeah, put Oscar down.
It won't
Ooh.
let me place a token.
It won't. Oh, I usually do this. Here, tell me where it's going.
He's gonna be just right over there.
Okay, that's your guy. Also, let's see, Fairy Fire. Where are my effects? Where are my effects? Huh. Okay, this one has Fairy Fire. It's supposed to be glowing, but it's not. Sorry. And also, Eris needs to make a save.
And then he's going to attack with his tentacle to the one that's fairy fire to get advantage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Why is there no
I don't know. It won't let me like actually attack with it. It lets me select it.
Okay, let me take a look at that. That's weird. Features. Attack. What is your spell? Your spell modifier.
Spell DC is
Not DC, your bonus to attack.
my bonus to attack.
Yeah.
Proficiency.
Proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
It's a warlock, so charisma.
So +2, and where is your proficiency? +2. So +4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll let you know if that hit. That did not hit. That's a miss.
He's gonna tell Oscar telepathically. Way to go to be a distraction.
It gives you a tentacly thumbs up.
Ridden's gonna also take this opportunity to move there.
That's where you're ending your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Rin, no, that's where the
Please
poison is.
Roll a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Alright.
You're right. No, the other right.
14.
14. Okay. Well, I need you to take 7 poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition, sadly. At the end of your next turn, you can roll another con to get rid of your poisoned. Hail.
See, that's why you shouldn't touch it, Julius.
Arr.
Well, you see, I'm breathing this in for science. You know, I gotta make some
Arr.
counteracting.
Science requires you to document what happens and also be alive to document it later.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Hale's going to come up behind Dane and kind of unfurl his whip and then bonus action Blade Song. And then strike.
Oof.
Fairy fire's gone. By the way.
Oh, that's what that
Oh.
was.
Okay.
Why can't I get rid of this? There we go. Okay.
Do I get flanking if I come up one more behind him?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Oh, is the music too loud? I'll turn it down. It's all right. Is that better?
20 to hit.
20 hits. Very good.
9 slashing. That is his turn.
Okay. Tiskar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action extend my lifelink to Dane. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
What does that do again?
You have resistance to all damage.
Oh,
So every time you get hit, slash it in half.
that's so nice.
Dane, you feel this kind of like almost chill, kind of like spread across your body as you look down, and there's like this ethereal blue that's covering your body. And I'm gonna step down. Actually, wait, no, I need. Can I these little things right here? Can I see over them? I'm assuming they're like small. These like little desk things.
Yeah, you can see over the desk. They're,
Okay, cool.
They're like midsection height, and you're tall, so.
Okay, I'm gonna point my staff at the horrifying plant creature that's totally alive, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at it. Bug it.
Okay. Good luck. Don't forget, there is one dice in the reroll dice pool, and whoever got their golden buzzer, that hits.
You see him extend his
Syed.
staff, and the little quartz moon that's above his staff begins to levitate, and it suddenly just goes flying at it.
Wonderful. Roll damage.
19 radiant.
Okay.
And-
Yeah, it takes that full damage, and the next attack on it will have
Is
advantage.
That's my turn.
Okay. Dane, if you strike it, you'll have advantage.
Dane cracks his. Yeah, I mean, I'm at 8 HP.
Oh.
So Dane like cracks his neck, and he just goes, and he takes his hands and he like stuffs it inside of his chainmail because it's all bludgeoning damage, right? That happened.
Yeah. No, it was bludgeoning and it was electrical. It was lightning damage as
Yeah. So there's no like
as a
surface
charge.
wounds per se. So he would have to like stick his hands within his like chain link mail, or his scale mail, or I forget what I have on, whatever armor I have
Armor.
on, and you just see like a warm glow inside of his armor happen, and then you smell the sensation of singed skin,
Oh, he's doing that thing again.
and I will cast
Arnar,
10
he's doing
points
that
of
thing
lay on
again.
hands on me.
Okay.
Plus 10 on the day. And and then I will bonus action divine shield myself as well.
Okay.
Or sorry, shield of faith myself.
That gives you AC, correct?
Yeah, plus 2 AC bonus.
Okay.
So now I have 19 armor.
All right. Well, 3 charged tendrils shoot out of the flower. The first one misses you, Dane, quite badly. The next one goes for Hale. Also misses. And the third one goes for Tizkar.
Oh.
Tizkar.
I'm gonna blood vendetta that. I'm gonna blood vendetta that. By the way.
Do I have to do anything before I roll damage?
Technically yes, but I don't think the order matters in this specific case.
Okay. So 9 points of damage, which is 5 bludgeoning, 4 lightning is coming out. Do you do anything with that?
No. I still haven't been able to figure out why this is labeled as Dex and not Con, but it should be a Con save.
I can edit that right now. Give me 1 sec. I was supposed to fix that and I didn't. Where is it? Under spells?
Yeah, under first level.
Blood Vendetta. Okay, it's supposed to be con, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I go to edit, go to details. Sorry, not details. Go to activities. Click on the save. I'm talking this so that in the future you know what to do. Under activities, you go to the save activity. Go over to effect. DC calculation.
Oh my god, it's under activities.
Yeah. Challenge con. There. Now cast it again.
Yay!
I don't know why they made it
worked.
that way. It's a little complicated. But yeah, so if you ever want to edit a roll thing, you got to go to activities and add an activity, and it could be a save, it could be an attack roll, like there's a bunch of stuff.
Okay, cool.
Okay. It rolls its save. It passes. What
Passes.
happens?
Half damage.
Okay, so this is like kind of like a hellish rebuke.
It's basically Hellish Rebuke with slashing damage, yeah.
Okay. Oops. Why did that only say 3? Let me apply more. Oh, because it was already going to do half damage. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. I applied the damage, and make sure you take your damage with the Blood Vendetta?
What do you mean?
Like it didn't prevent you from taking the damage.
No,
right?
I still, ow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm concentrating on
Okay.
a spell that I totally need in combat right now, y'all. Don't worry, guys. There's still poison around us. I know, because I have the spell going.
Awesome. Okay, Eris sees y'all struggling over there, and she says, "Kill it! Kill it now! Now! Kill it now!" She's gonna make another. Oops, I forgot to add her +2. It doesn't matter. She strikes. She's rolling great. She does damage. That's her turn. Rin, it is your turn.
Rin is going to
Mark where the little poison puffs are coming out of.
Rin's going to summon a Githzerai special. Nice little invisible mage hand. And he's going to put it over here by the table to see if he can't snag a seed.
Okay.
We're struggling with this mound, and Rin is just looting. MMO brain, if I've ever seen one.
And then he's
It'll
also
be
gonna
really
move here.
important later.
Can a mage hand be attacked?
It's invisible.
It's invisible?
Yeah, it's one of my abilities.
Oh.
I can summon it in invisible. Here, I'll put it
Okay.
in the chat.
Yeah, you pick up one of the seed packs. Do you have him come back? You guys just see seed pack.
We all stop and watch it go that way.
To Rin.
Oh, Don't mind that, all y'all. You know, it's just something.
I
Just
see where your loyalties lie.
something.
And,
Go
and then
ahead.
he's gonna command Oscar to attack this guy.
Okay. As you look at the seed packet, you're like, I could probably make 50 gold pieces off of selling this. You notice it's like old seeds of flowers. That fails. That's your punishment for fucking around with seeds. You notice though that this seed packet is of like flowers from the old world that you can't really find anymore. You know these would definitely sell for a lot.
Rin's just gonna slip it into his pocket.
Let me give it to you.
Oscar, do your thing. You know, you gotta be a distraction. So I get more of those.
Okay, you notice there's more seed packets on the table.
We're never going to see Ren again.
I'm gonna give you one of the seed packets.
I mean, each hand can carry up to 5 pounds of force, right? So
Well, he picked up one seed packet
One?
and then came back. I think that's more than generous. Hold on, let me give it to you. I'm gonna slip this into your inventory. Oops. Boop. It's under loot. Oops, not that many.
I'm rich, y'all.
We all just slowly turn and stare.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Wow. That's it's great. Hale, your turn.
Oh, do I need to roll something for the poison?
Yes, con save.
Concept.
What did you get? You are still poisoned. Your eyes and nose are itching like it's rough. Tizkar, it's your turn.
what?
It's
I'm
Hale's
sorry,
turn.
Hale. Sorry, I don't know why I clicked that. I'm bad. My bad.
Don't worry.
Sorry, I need my coffee.
Your coffee. All right, I was gonna just swing again. So
You have advantage.
it's a. Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right,
By
because Dane
default.
didn't attack him. Oh wait, no, Eris would have had advantage.
I forgot.
Yeah, but Scarlet didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought
Okay.
Scarlet didn't want to use it on an NPC.
You know what?
Or,
I
someone who's
like
not here.
that. I like that. Oh!
You waste my gift, Hale. I'm disappointed.
Oh my goodness.
That is 1 and 1.
Do you know when that last happened? I know exactly when that last happened. When we were right outside Sloop Delop and I stood in front of Nicole with Shield of Faith up and I dodged in front of that ogre. But he rolled in double nat 20 instead of double nat 1.
That's how long it's been since we've got double
Yes!
nats.
Yes! Yes!
Uh,
That's how long it's been.
Wow. Gabriel, make a note.
Dane just like looks over his shoulder and just goes, "Hale, you good?"
no, you're like. Somehow I'm tasting the smell of your burning flesh. I don't understand.
Does
Oh.
Azzy need to get in on this fight?
I don't know.
Azzy is.
Julia, save us again.
I was told to sit right here. I'll tell you what, if you all die, I'll
Julia's with me.
revive you. I will drain just a little bit of your blood, and then I'll revive you.
Everyone
Seelith-
will be undead then.
Technically, Seelith is here, and since I'm piloting Eris, I guess I should pilot Seelith too. Seelith finally comes bursting into the room. She had been fixing her gown. She's like, all right, I am here. What the fuck is going on? Do I have to do something?
Blast the plant.
I'm gonna put her in the initiative. We'll see when she actually gets in. But oh, she's gonna get to act soon. Okay, Tizkar.
Discar's like gaze is just boring into the back of Hale's head.
Is there a problem? Yes, I missed.
I am disappointed. That is all.
And he raises his
Well,
hand.
a
and he
good
chill
thing that
touches the-
your disappointment can't hurt me.
Why can't I target it?
Can you just tap T while you're over it?
Oh, there we go. That's weird.
There you go. There you go.
7 necrotic.
Boom.
How, is it possible to tell how hurt a plant is?
Well, so there is a little. It automatically shows when things are bloodied up in the right hand or left hand corner, so you can surmise that it has at least half its hit points chunked out.
Okay, fuck it.
does?
I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna raise my left hand and I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm gonna summon 2 spectral lizard folk archers to my side. And I am going to command them to shoot the shambling mound. 17.
It's not a shambling. Just kidding. It's a flower that hits.
Smile. The shambling flower.
Yeah, it's a shambling flower. Okay. What kind of damage
For
is that?
11
What kind of
Force.
damage? Force?
force damage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That hurts.
2 spectral arrows just go thunk, thunk into it.
It goes. It screams like a flower. Feed me, Seymour! Alright. Salith is like, "Ugh, give me a break. You can't even handle this little flower. Dane. And
Are you going to fucking help then?
fine, fine. Dane. Pick. Wait, let me see what this says. Sorcerer's Burst. Hold on, I want to see how this works. Make a rage attack.
Dane just sits down and waits.
Wait, let me.
Tiskar leans on his staff.
Yeah. The shambling mound goes to like swap on him. He's like,
No.
no, hold on.
This is cool. It's like a if so the damage is a 1d8, but if you roll 8, you get to roll another 1d8, and if it's an 8 again, you get to keep doing it up to
Yes.
your spellcaster buff. Right?
Exploding dice.
Yeah, I've never seen. Is this a 2024 spell?
I think so, yeah.
What
Yeah.
is the spell?
Sorcerer's
Burst.
I've
I
never.
think that's new.
Yeah, I think that's new. Cool. She goes, Dane, I want you to pick which damage type. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder. Let's see how smart you are.
Are you giving me a quiz in the middle of battle? I'm like, as I'm like holding the tendril. I'm like, fire, damn it, fire!
All right, all right. Fire
But she misses.
damage
Aw.
it is. She hits.
Would have been funny if she missed.
And it's resistant.
She didn't
Is that an eight?
roll
Oh,
an 8, but
Aw.
you notice that it is resistant, and it just kind of melts against it, like fizzles against its slimy exterior, and she goes, ah. As
Great
I
chase,
thought-
Dane.
As I thought, not so smart. It's not my fault. You chose.
I love how
Not to
Dane's like
ch-
hard carrying this fight, and we're all just insulting him the entire fucking time.
Dane, it's your turn.
About to figure out a different damage type on myself. Dane just like looks over at Salith and like with a as dead of an expression as they can show with a mask, and then just like stabs at the shambling mound with his longsword.
Okay, don't forget to take your +2 circumstance bonus. Dane
Yes.
gazes at Salith lustily. Guys, we're getting some
Spicy.
Daleth.
More like lazily, but okay. That's
It's a
equal
sexy
to-
stare down from one side. Okay.
Yeah, it's a one-sided sexy stare. Okay, dude.
Okay.
Scarlet, how many reroll die do we have in the pool tonight?
One.
One.
I would like to re-roll. I'm not gonna lie.
Go for it.
Hey, I just remembered where is the donation goal? Why can't I see
All
it?
right.
Better.
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 Missing. My dono goal is not there. Great.
All right, it's
See
25.
something at the top.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Is
the
that-
wrong sub goal. I don't know why it's showing that. I wanted to say that my donation goal for now is to continue my D&D Beyond subscription, but if you donate $10, you can add a die to the dice pool.
You can do that.
You can help them.
We
And
can.
you can help the players and help the chat. 25
Help.
does hit.
Okay. Yeah. He says triumphantly as he rolls a 4.
Are you gonna?
8 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to smite.
Same.
Divinely.
So Salem
Um,
is watching you smite.
I don't see. It's still not showing me the damage on it.
That's weird. I need to fix this shit, man.
So weird.
Are you using the spell one and not the class feature one?
Oh, I think you.
Well, it's it's in my spell book, or I'm picking it out.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Feature spells, divine smite. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Let me add activities
Um,
to it really quick. It doesn't have any activities. That's why.
No activities.
There's no room for activities.
No room.
No room for smiting.
So it's just 2d8.
damage.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna roll it real quick.
Yeah, you do that while I add it to D8.
An extra 9 radiant damage.
Radiant scaling.
Actually, wait, no, that's we're radiizing. You see from underneath the plants just like a warm glow, and then it seems like a like explosion happens from underneath it, as singed marks appear underneath, and you smell a singed flower.
Self will scoff. I see that certain kind of fire works just fine, I suppose.
Maybe your fire was just inadequate.
Maybe you are just inadequate.
Obviously not. I point to the flower that's burning.
As you point to it, it's gonna swipe at you. That's a miss.
He deflects it easily and just looks at, like, still is hard staring at Salith.
I like easily. Hail, it hits you with a 20.
Shield.
It does
Um,
not hit you.
Actually,
Actually,
okay, you can use shield, I guess.
You could use shield, I
I
guess.
guess you can
I
use.
guess
shield.
that's fine.
it hits you, Trizcar. 15.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, what is your armor?
15 on the dot.
Okay, please take 12 damage.
Ow.
5 bludgeoning, 7 lightning.
Ow.
Ow!
You still tell if there's poison around?
Don't worry. Dane, do not worry. There is still poison afoot.
Dane's like looking at you now, like,
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
You are welcome.
Eris is hacking away at it, just over and all repeating, die, 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 die. And, oh, it dies. She hacks it till it crumbles up, shrivels. Its shrieking sound diminishes into a rustling of leaves. Why going on? Huh. Interesting. I can't add the effect. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I was lagging. That's why.
Plus dead.
All right, you
It's in
guys.
half cover.
You guys are still in combat
prone.
as these little blights over here look menacingly. Rin, what are you doing?
Gonna fight
The-
them, or are you gonna just steal all the seeds from them?
Hi, I can feel your judgment a little bit from over here. I was just curious what the seed was, you know. Well, I guess I'll
we-
just I'll attack it with my thunder gauntlet, and you're gonna see Rin like kind of snap his arm, and these like prongs kind of jutting out from the sides and start spinning, charging up this like beam, and he's gonna fire it right at this one, and he's gonna be like, "Gauntlet blast!"
Yeah, is Rin still poisoned?
Yes, Rin is still poisoned.
So I get disadvantage.
Sadly.
Sad.
Roll a second time.
Oh,
That hits. Which one are you rolling towards? You gotta target it for me, please.
see, this poison ain't gonna
Perfect.
stop me.
Okay. roll.
Damage.
I love how your Eldritch Blast is your Thunder Gauntlet. It shrivels, wiggles. It's still up.
Oscar, finish the job. I'm gonna have Oscar move right here and then hit.
Okay. For ya. That's a hit. It shrivels,
Well-
it wiggles, it gives you little giggles.
I gotta remember what the attack damage is. 1d8.
What's up, Kid Wolf? Okay, 5. It kills it. You kill this little flower guy.
See, that wasn't so hard. I don't know why you was struggling with the big one.
So insulting.
There's still 2 more.
Oh gosh, hail.
Oh. Okay, what am I? Sorry. Hale is going to walk forward, kind of just like stepping over the dead thing, whatever it is, the mound of.
You just
Definitely not shambling,
pick
man,
up your skirt.
Shambling flower.
and hike over it.
Do we see your little leg bones?
Sure. There's just like, because it's uneven, he's like, it's compressing, so it's like click clacking as he's walking too. He's going to. Look, my joints are slightly loose. I will deal with that when we get back.
You should see a witch doctor.
10.
I don't think a 10 hits.
I think that misses.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
misses. Whoopsie.
Oscar looks slightly concerned.
In a tentacle way.
Yes.
Don't you look at me like that.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Tezgar.
I move my spiritual 5, 10, 15, 20. Very slowly.
It floats at them menacingly.
The spectral lizard folk are just very slowly walking forward as if they're like trudging through molasses. But they look very determined to reach their target. And then I'm going to cast a spell that we all know and love.
Chill touch. That misses.
13?
Y'all. Saleth goes, fine, I will do it. Excuse me. And she walks right around Rin, just like steps in front of him, and she's going to point at that guy, and she's going to do another sorceress burst as fire.
She misses.
She misses, and she goes, Ale, little skeleton, you are standing in my way. I cannot see.
I am not in your way. The one that's in your way is that weird tentacle that, for some reason, Rin has named Oscar.
Well, Oscar, move. I cannot see.
Hey, you leave Oscar out of this. He's doing someone's work.
Dane, it's your turn.
Someone's
So there's just these. So this guy's dead, and these two are alive.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this is still blocked, right? I can't.
I mean, you could go over there and start, like, spending time moving it, but you should also, like, loot the room first.
Okay.
I can't-
TM is
I can't tell you what to
hitting us.
do, but, you know, I did roll on loot tables and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, absolutely. We should do that. Cool. I'm gonna walk all the way over to right here, and I'm gonna look at both of them and say,
Listen. There's no need for any more violence. Walk away now, and ye lives shall be spared.
and he points his knife at one of them, or his longsword.
Hell's
That's
gonna
all I-
point at the fact they're in pots.
They can't. They have a speed of 0.
He like looks down. And he's like,
Just put your leaves up if you agree. In surrender.
What's their intelligence?
Do they have leaves?
Do they have leaves?
Yeah, they're flowers with like leaves.
Put your little pines up in the air.
Roll intimidation.
I hope Dane can at least intimidate some tiny plants.
I don't
oh,
know
he
if
can
there's-
intimidate things. I don't know about plants, but he can
Oh,
intimidate.
he rolls-
21.
You actually roll well on this.
I'm gonna do a charisma save. Um,
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
it's a minus
-4.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
the little flower goes.
And you just see this like seed start floating past the flowers as
Another seed
the
packet.
mage hand just kind of brings it back to.
Okay, that's funny, but it's not your turn, so no. But it's okay. I will say, sure. The plants surrender, and they crumple as low as they can into their little pots, and that's when you see a seed packet start to float. Dane, you see it like floating in front of your face.
How many more seed packets are left on the table?
I'll tell you. On the table, you see 3 more seed packets, except not the one floating. So 2 on the table, 1 floating. No, I'm sorry. Why is this looking like that? I got this all wrong. You see, there are 3 total seed packets. There's also a book of dried flowers that looks very ornamental and expensive. There are some healer's kits and kind of like off to the side underneath some papers is an amber stone that glistens. That is a stone of good luck.
Dane looks at the amber stone and takes it and looks it over to see if it's the loaming stone.
It is definitely not the gloaming stone. The gloaming stone is purple.
Got it.
But also, this
It's a
Um,
glistening stone.
this is a stone of good luck. It is a
Right.
magical item that
Ooh.
you gain a +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Somebody else can take this stone. I have no use of it.
Dane will, however, look at the two little potted plants, and he'll just go,
We have business here.
There's too many heirloom seeds in there. I've overdone it.
Oh,
"Oh no!"
How many should I have? If
There's-
I took all
there's
of them,
a-
just 3.
There's supposed to be 4
Four.
total.
Total.
Why are you
Okay.
just taking? Hold on. Let me just fix it.
He's a sticky fingers.
Oh gosh.
I have 6 in my inventory, so I'll delete those out.
Yeah, there should be 4 total. I don't know why I had multiple ones. That's a mistakey.
Dane just like looks at both of the potted plants and just goes,
You are brave and noble people. Plants, we have business to attend to here, but when we're done, we shall carry you back, and you shall serve under my sister
They look at each other.
as her potted gremlins.
And they look at you and they go, like, us?
Yes.
They look at each other. They start like convening. Then they kind of like glance over at their dead alpha. And then they look at each other and they look at you and they go, and they hold out their hands to shake your hand. They hold out their leaves.
Dane shakes their hand.
Okay.
Dane, are you certain that is safe for Danica?
I wouldn't say that it's safe for these plants. Danica might use them for
And he turns over and looks at them.
They go,
medicinal purposes.
okay. Why is this doing this? I had more loot in here.
I have a question very quickly. It says that there's 15 gold times 100, so it's
It's not, I don't know why it says that. It's supposed to be 100 gold.
15,000 gold! Wow!
that's supposed to be 15 gold total?
It's supposed to be 100 gold.
100 gold.
Mhm.
Okay.
Don't know where that weird ass number came from.
I don't know.
I think it might like limit you on how much you can take. Maybe.
Oh, maybe it's like you could take it in 15 increments, or it's split into 15.
No. It looks like the individual item is gold times 100.
That's weird.
There's
Take
15
it
of them.
and see what happens.
Okay, it is. Okay, they're individual pieces.
Yeah.
You are correct. Okay.
There should also be a rare
But are we
tea blend.
splitting it 7 or 6 ways? Because I think it's counting Julius in that count.
Yeah, it's counting things it's not supposed to. I can send. Know what I could do? I could put it in your party, your group vault. How about
Sweet.
that?
We
Yeah.
can deal with money later.
There. You have 100 gold in the party vault. Yeah, there's also some rare tea blends made of some of the leaves here that look like you could sell. So the tea blend, the seeds, and the book of dried flowers are like loot. You can sell them at full price to a vendor to get the money.
Hale will pick up. Is it only one book of dried flowers?
Yes. It's like a like a coffee table book. And if you go in, each page is like artistically designed with the dried flowers pressed in there with like calligraphy and patterns and paint and some little like blurb about each flower, like poetry and fun facts. You take that.
He's going to take the magical rock.
Okay. And then do you want me to just put the treasure stuff in your group vault to be
Yeah.
Sold. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I do not know. Is it a safe magical rock?
Yeah, how did we find out that it was a stone of luck stone?
Yeah, we don't have Jamich here, so
Oh, that's right. I guess I was supposed to make you fucking guess. You know what, Hale? You've seen one of these before at school.
You know how we figured it out? We got
I saw this
lucky.
back at school once.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can do identify on the thing if you want me to tell you
How
all
did
that.
how did we tell? It was a lucky guess.
Hmm.
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
also have identify as a ritual, so I was just curious.
You can drag it right onto your sheet. Can you do that?
Right, but I don't know who's going to take it.
Oh, I thought you said you were taking it. Sorry. You have a lot of stuff that needs to be sold for monies.
Me?
Just your group vault in general.
Oh, group vault.
Yeah, there's a bunch of gems and rings and necklaces and stuff.
So who wants the lucky the rock?
I do not know. Is it a safe rock?
It seems to be as safe as any other rock that doesn't explode.
The gloaming stones do not appear to be very safe. You do not spark much comfort.
They also possibly explode, so that excludes them.
His car
Nothing.
takes one step back from Hale holding the stone. Just whoop.
Hale is gonna slowly walk towards him with the rock out.
No, he keeps mirroring back.
Creo, you better stop if you do not know what is good for you.
This is a perfectly good stone.
Insight.
It's good for you.
Insight. Right now.
Roll insight.
Okay. Yeah, roll insight. Hale is not being untruthful.
Well,
Tizkar, you don't know how to read a masked skeleton's intentions.
he points his staff. It's trembling at Hale.
You keep that away from me.
As Rin wants to play a cruel joke, he's gonna have his invisible mage hand pick it up from Hale's hand and make it levitate toward his car.
I'm not
Can I
doing
roll a
that.
wisdom save to not be frightened right now?
Oh. What's the DC? 15?
Yeah, I don't know. What's
I
the
don't
DC?
know. What's your
What do
DC,
you mean, what's-
Poof?
I
I think it's 14.
think
12.
14.
Okay, it meets
Okay, so
beats.
you're not scared.
You're
I'm not
just
scared, but I'm
barely-
unsettled.
It's floating closer to you.
He just like stops and stares at it. He doesn't know. He
It
just doesn't move.
sparkles. As it gets close to you, you sense the luckiness of it.
I do not trust luck. Especially luck that floats in my face.
You don't want luck to be in your favor?
Very slow. Oh, so slowly. His free hand rises. And just between his two claws, he just goes dunk around it.
It'd be more like
And he's
yeah. Is it like a pebble? Do you think it's like this tiny?
yeah. I thought that was.
No,
I thought it was
it's-
pretty small.
Oh, it's like
No,
a,
it's pretty big.
it's like a fist size.
It's
It's
like a-
massive.
It's a luck
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I always
It's
thought
like
it was like a
rope
pebble.
thing. No.
Oh my god.
Let me see what it says.
It used to be the first time I ever ran into it was in Curse of Strahd, and it was inset into a pommel. So if a pommel is about like this big, it would be fairly large if you can see it.
I literally always thought it was like a pebble. Okay, well he just kind of goes dunk, dunk, and he squints at it.
It has not exploded yet.
Good. Maybe
Like
now
I
we
said,
can move on.
Dane like walks past everybody into the brambles over here and like starts to pull them apart.
Yeah, it
So,
takes about
I-
10 minutes of peeling vines away to free the door. What were you
Well,
gonna say?
Dane does it with a furious passion that takes it only 9.5 minutes and then rests for 30 seconds after.
that old man. I accidentally closed the loot tab. Can you move the luck stone into my inventory?
Yes.
Sure you're feeling all right there, Dane? You look a little bit beat up.
I will feel better when we get the stone that we're here for.
Well,
And he turns over to
got a
Tisgard.
stone.
Not for that one. I already knew that you were gonna say that.
All right, next.
His car's
long
still
rest,
holding it up,
you
just staring
can
at it.
Attune it to it.
In Dane's rage, pulling all these brambles off the door, you kind of see this invisible hand kind of putting the brambles back, so it took him a little bit more time.
That's why he's so winded, because it's actually been being added back to.
Okay. You clear away, and you see that the door leads to a hallway. As you enter the hallway, we are going to take a 10-minute break. Get some coffee. Go potty. I'll see you guys soon.
I chat. He doesn't have to get lucky, he just gets it. Hi, Erudite, how are you? We are leaning towards 24. I believe we might have some legacy spells, but I think we're doing our best to use the 2024 rules. Except for T-Scar. T-Scar has a homebrew class. No. I don't. So they are not. I don't have a say in how people play their characters. I also don't know if paladins are using the 2024 rules. I think they're using the 2014 because that's how we're doing the smites. Inhale, exhale. Is there a hailstorm? No. There's only exhale here.
Well, if Hale dies, it might be an inhale.
Nope. It's an exhale. Also, yes, I am technically a homebrew species. Currently I am actually just using the Drow stat block with a Pathfinder inspired feat. Hale doesn't have to. Well, he fixes his knees just by fixing the alignment of them. There's no way to. He just basically permanently has arthritis, clearly, because he doesn't get to lubricate his joints. It sucks. Good thing he doesn't have nerves.
Gets to shake, rattle, and roll.
Yep. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies, or joints.
Aw.
Hmm.
Huh?
What?
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 What? I just put my headphones on and everyone's saying what?
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 I don't know what JTC is saying what to.
I don't know. I don't know what you said because I just sat down when you said it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. They're making a reference to Rice Krispies.
Yeah. Because I was saying that Hale's joints click.
Oh.
It's Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies, or my joints in IRL as well.
Hale is sure Tizcar never gets lucky since he's married. Are you suggesting that married people don't get lucky?
I'm saying that he doesn't need the
I'll-
luck stone to get lucky.
Oh.
I say I'll have you know.
I was gonna say that sounds like one of those deadbed.
I think T-Scar probably has the most luck out of all of us. Except for errors.
See, shockingly, I don't actually think they do the deed all that often.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I was gonna say
Maybe, like-
Salith gets lucky like every night.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pays for
I was
it.
not. Yeah.
While we're waiting, should we go over some of the questions in the question channel?
Waiting on what?
Take your time.
You just eating.
eat.
I'm gonna eat.
Eat,
Yeah,
eat, eat.
I'm gonna eat.
Okay, let's go to Bootalk questions. Welcome to Bootalk questions, everyone. I'm gonna skip all the Eris questions, so that all the questions are Eris questions.
Oh,
No, not all the questions. Okay, if Tizcar is a shapeshifter, maybe he doesn't know that lizard folk are supposed to look like. If Tizcar is a shapeshifter, maybe he doesn't know what lizard folk are supposed to look like down there, and that's why he bolts out of the room every time the party gets drunk.
Aw.
Is it assumed that Tizcar is a shapeshifter? Or are we making that assumption based on the fact that he runs out of the room every time?
Okay, if someone discussed what my dick looked like, I would also be running out of the room. Let's be real.
why?
Yeah, why?
All right, I'm gone. Bye.
Did Buff know what a Warforged was? Buff.
Does Buff? Yes, I know what a Warforged is. However, descriptions are fucking awesome. And when somebody drops a fucking novel paragraph on you and plays a character perfectly, I get excited. Personally, I think it's fucking cool.
Personally, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
These were Sneezy's. She likes to do like impending questions of the campaign, so not an ask the cast, but just like, what are we questioning? Hers were, what are the true natures of the gold nails animating the skeletons, and how is Hale's uncle connected to their creation? The skeletons appear intelligent and altered, their souls released upon nail remover. Could they be failed experiments or remnants of something greater? If Hale is animated by the same material, what does that mean for his own existence? Second question, who or what sealed the front door of the arcane repository? Why is the entrance surrounded by poison flowers? The bank-like structure remains untouched in a ruined city, locked with some kind of magic. The only accessible entrance covered in deadly plants. Are these guardians a natural defense or a sign that something unnatural has taken root inside? What do you guys think after fighting the plants? What are your theories on the greenhouse?
Natural defense system, some kind.
Yeah.
Some dudes really like plants. What can I say?
Somebody decided to live in the greenhouse and left some plants. That's my thought.
It's been 100 years, demon plants are taking root.
Maybe theory. Someone was experimenting with the poisons of these plants to create the fog that surrounds the city and
Ooh,
causes
the
memory
mind
loss.
fog. If Hail is 2 out of 2 multi-class, which you're 1-3, and we're using 2024 rules, we are not using 2024 rules for the classes. We are using 2014.
We're using 2024. We're using 2024 spells, though.
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Yeah. Though they just announced that Bladesinger is going to be one of the classes for...
They made it more silly.
Did they? Like good silly or not fun silly?
Good. Silly.
Like powerful?
They made a good class better.
Okay. But yeah, Retsu is 3 wizard, 1 fighter. Not 2-2, which is why he can blade sing. All right, those are our questions. I have my coffee. You guys want to go into the next area, or do you want to wait until you finish nom nom?
Oh, Gabriel has a question. If it's called Blade Singer, why does he use a whip?
Because Hale is actually, while it's technically a blade singer, Hale's in-game class is called something different.
Yep.
If it's called Blade Singer, why isn't Hale singing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to share what it's called, or do you want to keep it a secret?
It can remain a secret. I mean, it's not super revolutionary.
His class is skeleton.
I am a skeleton.
Well, let me get my hat. It's like, let me out. Oh, get out of here.
Flash just like, I want out.
Out. It is not called a whip singer either. Also, he does use a blade when he uses Shadow Blade. A very particular one.
Oh, sore.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
You're good.
Rin's gonna call Oscar back. Get on over here. Stop lollygagging.
What does lollygag mean?
Oh, you know, it's when you stand around, you don't do nothing. You just kind of waffle footing around.
I'm sorry. Falafel foodin'?
Falafel? I love a
Falafel.
good falafel. As he pipes
What?
up.
I do not know what a falafel. The common language is so strange.
Technically, I don't think it is a word in the common language. It is a kind of food.
I
That
believe
is not
he
an
said
answer.
waffle footing, but also waffle is also a type of food, so you're not wrong.
Falafel, a waffle, parmesan.
Hisker looks at Rin's feet.
I do not see anything that could be classified. I do not know what a waffle is, but I do not.
Oh, he like grunts in frustration as he storms off to Dane.
I would have been concerned if he said that feet looked like food, but
I would be concerned too. Okay, you all go through the hall. It winds. It's kind of narrow. It's definitely like a maintenance type of pathway. And after several feet and a couple of turns, you arrive at a door. It's a small door, wood. Nothing fancy.
Dane opens the door.
As you open the door, the room ahead of you is initially dark. It feels large though, and you see that in front of you is tile, like marble tiling. And the sounds of your footsteps start to echo loudly in the open space. Those of you with dark vision see that this room is quite large and very tall. As you look up, you see an orrery type structure that fills the entire inside of the bronze dome that was part of the ceiling. This orrery depicts the multiverse, the Great Wheel model, and it seems to be slowly ticking in rotation. There are several glass displays that have long been broken and looted. Glass on the floor. And you notice little brooms and feather dusters trying to clean the mess, but it's like the magic that animated them is wearing out as they can barely lift themselves off the floor and they struggle to perform their tasks, kind of just dragging against the floor. One broom is like making weird like circles because it like can't get up. As you step into the gallery, lamps immediately light as if triggered by your arrival. The walls are marble and gold. The doors are mahogany and paneled. It is quite magnificent, and aside from just broken glass and overturned displays from looters, it seems in pretty good condition despite being in the center of the ruined city. Off across the floor, you see what appears to be like a cashier's cage. Enough space for a couple of workers. Behind it on the inside are little like deposit boxes. Most have already been pried open and looted. You see the front door, this beautiful, glorious set of double doors, bronze double doors that are closed tight. And you see a caged area that is separated from the rest of the gallery by a gate that is locked, and behind that gate you see magnificent stairs descending down. There's also what appears to be an office door across from the cashier's cage.
Well, it's nice to finally see, but my question is, this place looked looted. How'd they get through that defense barrier outside? Then who reactivated it?
As he smiles, you see, the place we just came through is clearly not a secret, since it was unlocked when we got here. I imagine that is how looters have been getting in and out.
I guess it makes sense.
You guys also notice that of all of the broken display cases, there are two kind of towards the back that don't look broken. And something inside of them, behind the glass, glistens a little bit. What do you do?
Hale has ignored all of this and has just made a beeline for the planar model. It is like,
It is above you.
it's huge.
It takes up. It's like being in the Sistine, not the Sistine Chapel, but St. Peter's Basilica, and it just
Okay.
dominates.
So he's like in the middle of it, looking upwards, kind of like a child that has like suddenly gotten into a candy store, and he's like muttering to himself, like, I wonder how that.
Julius kind of slowly follows and looks up. Hale, what is that?
You've never seen one of these?
No.
They're absolutely wonderful. I used to study them. It wasn't quite this size, but, and then he like goes into an explanation of like exactly what it is, and like he uses all of the jargon that you can think of that he doesn't think to explain it.
Julius is listening and just staring at it with wonder. Like, he's heard about planes, but has never had access to the schooling to understand it, or has ever seen a visual of it. Didn't seem very relevant since the invasion. That's really nice. I don't think we could fit that back at the clock tower.
Well, no, we can't, but it's been a long time since I've seen one of these, and it's in really good condition.
Wow. He's kind of getting excited that you're excited. He doesn't see that very often. What are the rest of you doing?
Rin is checking out the cashier area, or the cashier cages that were raided, seeing if he can see anything.
Roll an investigation for me as you pick through. It does look like it has been thoroughly cleaned out. However, as you start to feel around, like reach through the cage, like window, and start feeling around the desk, your fingers find the seams of a secret compartment. And as you flick it open, there's a key with a little leather strip attached to the end. Like a nice
Hey,
leather.
everyone! I found a key over here. I don't know what it goes to, but
Is that the
Not
key to
that
the
easy.
vault?
I don't know.
That wouldn't be kept to the cashiers. You guys deal with that.
He throws it at Dane.
Dane catches it.
Uh-huh.
And is there anything that's obviously like a keyhole around?
The gate that has the staircase going down is locked with a key. The other things that might be lockable are that office door that you see. And
Dane
also,
tries the key everywhere. On the office door and the gate. But the office door first.
go over to the office door. You see a thin gold little plaque. Director's office.
Dane tries the key on the door.
It is a perfect match.
Okay. Dane doesn't open the door yet. He goes over to the gate and tries to unlock that as well.
When you go over to the gate, you start looking for some kind of keyhole, but you realize that whatever is locking this is much more complicated. You do notice that the display cases seem to have locks as well.
Dane tries to undo the display cases as well. with the
You
key.
approach these display cases. They're the only ones that are not broken. As you walk towards them, you notice that inside, through the glass, each one holds a weapon. The left one, a beautiful steel quarterstaff with draconic motifs. In the right, a sheathed longsword with a hilt that is gold with an orange gem inlaid in it and sun rays carved into its hilt.
Dane goes for the one on the right.
Give me a quick perception check.
Five.
Okay.
Dane just goes for it.
That is awesome.
We love Dane.
Give me 1 second.
And if the key doesn't work, he's gonna try and smash into the display case.
Yeah, you start to stick
With
the
brute
key,
force.
It doesn't work, and you go to smash, but your hand gets stuck. Like the glass is covered in glue. You are now grappled by it. But before I have you roll an escape, you notice that the display starts to slowly open. But inside, where you would expect to see this glorious sword, is rows and rows of long teeth and a long purple tongue as the mimic opens its mouth. And give me a second while I put you on the battle map.
Hey,
No,
what
it should have been Glavagool.
What we learned about touching boxes? I got proof in my chest. Damn it, Dane.
Oh gosh.
This one was exceedingly tempting.
It should have been Glavagool.
Glava glued?
Oh, yeah.
How do I? Okay. Let me. Where is everybody? I'm gonna drag you all onto the map, and before we start the combat, you all tell me where you would have been during this whole thing.
How long did it take for them to go through to the office and then to, like, find the key and all that and make it their way over?
Within a minute.
Okay, then Hale is definitely still underneath the...
Was this the
Okay.
cashier boxes
Yes.
for the key? And okay.
Okay. The two mimics are these.
Mhm.
All this is. I know it doesn't look broken, but all of these are just broken. They're still standing, but there's like glass everywhere. In fact, this is all considered difficult terrain.
So where's the broom that's sweeping in a circle? Because Tiskar has just been stopped staring at it, muscles tensed for the
It's
past
right
minute,
here.
not saying a single thing.
That's
I
You know
assume
those-
the orrery
you know
is
those-
here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this whole thing. This is not the greatest.
Oh, then I'll just stick him in the middle of the room, which is right there. Then
Okay.
And Oscar would have been rifling through deposit boxes with Ren.
Okay. I'm gonna stick the ladies over here. Okay. Actually, you might need them for this combat. Yeah. I'd say Salith is close-ish to Dane, scoffing. Okay. Let me get our mimics.
Jesus Christ.
that's big.
It's the whole display case. Their
Don't
little
die,
eyes.
Dane. I don't know what I tell Danica.
And Dane gets eaten.
Okay, Dane, you are currently grappled also by its
Mhm.
adhesive skin. Let me go ahead and get you all in combat. I gotcha!
Dane has rolled so low on his initiative, too.
No.
Okay.
This is great.
You're probably very confused.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't think
your sleeve is like
this-
glued to this. It's like, what?
Yeah, this probably isn't something that Dane has ever experienced before, I would imagine.
Wonderful. Hale, you get to go first.
Huh. How can I identify these things?
I think Hale has like if you are a wizard who went to wizard
Mhm.
school in Sorcerer, this is
He's familiar with these.
yeah, probably never seen one in person, or maybe you like dissected a dead one once.
Hale's going to sidle a little bit closer. One back. 20. And then bonus action Shadow Blade. Like, you don't want to be touching this. Or else you'll end up like Dane over there. And he's gonna throw at it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll with my whip. I forgot to set that up.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, where is the roll? Don't forget
it's,
to target. Don't forget to target it.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Nat
Nat
20.
20.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Made up for the double nat one.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Hold on. What the heck? 2d8. It doesn't give me an option to crit with it.
Roll the damage
That's
and I
okay.
will select double damage.
Okay. 11 psychic damage.
Is that the double damage? Did you roll? Is it
No,
normal?
that was just the base damage of
Okay,
2d8.
okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Ouch. You see a quiver with surprise. Let's see. So Eris is gonna go 1, 2, and is gonna start attacking this big one. That definitely hits. Should I give her a divine smite?
You can.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's do a smite. Okay. Where was the longsword damage? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Did that not work? Apply. Apply. Do it by hand. Okay. That is Eris's turn. Then, oh, and then Saleth goes right after. Does Saleth have any... She's gonna do a witch bolt. On the one that Dane is, attached to.
Hmm.
She goes, ugh. I think she does get to do the continuous damage on her next turn. Okay, it's the giant mimic's turn. Now that he has Dane slurped, you are grappled. Do I have advantage on attacks if he's grappled or no? Is that just restrained?
That's when they're restrained.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think grapple might just not. I might get it confused with second edition.
Let me
It just
check on this.
reduces his speed to 0.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dane, at the end of your turn, or I'm sorry. I think you have to use your action to escape.
Okay.
But yeah, and it says ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna now that it has you in its grasp, it's gonna licky. Do you still have lifelink on you, Tiskar? Does he still have lifelink?
I never dismissed it, so I guess technically.
Okay. that might save his life. Because it's gonna take some hits. Poor Buff gets picked on.
11.
Alright, that's its first attack.
Hellish Rebuke back.
Okay, go for it.
On its first attack, it goes to lick me, and I grab its tongue after it hurts me a lot, and just goes, "You can have this back in kind." And then a pillar of fire shoots out from underneath the display case.
Sick. Okay.
Where is that spell? Where is that
Where
spell? Oh, I didn't mean to. So it needs to make a DC saving throw.
Okay. It made it, so I think it takes half damage.
Yeah. It'll take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I took how much? 10?
Half that.
5. Thank you.
Okay. It's still gonna try to bite you though.
Okay.
Oops. I was targeting you. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Please take half of 16.
All right. That's
Hold that
8.
left. Oh boy.
Oh, are you getting nommed, Tizkar?
I
Yeah,
am.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know if there's poison anymore. Be careful.
You see Dane starting to he's like grappling onto it, and then he looks back, and you kind of see a sense of worry over his face.
The two ladies look at you and go,
No, Grumpy Paladin, I will help you.
Eris says. Rin, it's your turn.
Well, hot diggity dang, I see Dane's in danger. I hope I don't miss. And he's gonna aim his gauntlet purposely at the one that Eris is fighting and shoot it.
Okay. You guys are trying to just have a total party wipe, I can tell. Oh, that looked so cool. That hits.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I totally didn't miss on purpose.
You did 1 point of damage.
Oscar, get in there and finish the job. And he's gonna put, or I guess move Oscar right here behind Hill.
Okay.
You never put his toe. Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. Dane.
Ooh.
You could keep fighting him here if you're not planning on moving, but as long as you're here,
I can't move, right? I'm grappled.
I'm saying like if you don't care that you're there, you don't have to spend an action to ungrapple.
Yeah. Dane's gonna take a different approach. You see as Dane's face turns from worry and dread, it suddenly turns almost like he looks over at Tisgar, but it looks like he's staring past you with a 1,000-yard stare, and he just goes, I think you all should run now. And casts Dreadful Aspect.
Ooh.
This is an AoE ability. As an action, I channel the darkest emotions I can. But as that manifests out from him, you see from his chest suddenly, as he says this, staring at Tisgar, 6 tentacles, almost like ribs, burst out of his midsection and peel apart from the inside of his stomach, and out appears this giant, dreadful, seemingly terrifying visage. It has giant, long teeth the size of like pencils or markers. It has bile and drool oozing from its mouth. Giant, long snout, and it roars. A gigantic roar. And I'm going to say I can choose which creatures are frightened by this or not.
Yes, I just rolled for the mimics because I'm assuming that's who you're
I'm gonna
targeting.
one and a two.
Well,
Yeah.
in this aspect, everybody is affected.
Okay. Look, guys, if
Because
this
Dane
is a
cannot
party
control
white man,
this. Yeah. So it's a DC 13.
okay. Let's
It's only
Okay.
anyone in the red square, right? Or
Yeah,
what?
anyone in the red square. So Tisgar and
And are safe.
yeah, Ren are safe, but Salith and Aaron as well.
Okay.
See, we are playing PvP enabled today.
Yeah, holy crap. Okay, Eris fails and is now frightened. She was literally about to heal you, but that's not happening.
Both of them are also frightened. I definitely
Salith made her save.
Yeah.
She got turned on a little bit.
Dane's also
this
a mimic.
creature just starts to roar and scream. So the target is frightened for 1 minute, and yeah, it has to run as far away from me as possible. I believe that's what it says.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Very quickly. Are paladins immune to fear?
Not at 4th level.
I thought it was at third.
Oh wait,
It's
it can
right.
willingly move closer to me.
Yeah, I don't think it's the kind. Sometimes they
Yeah.
are told they have to use their movement.
Mhm.
But as long as they can see you, they have disadvantage on their attack rolls.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what Dane does.
Okay. Awesome. Hale, did you make your roll?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay, you made it. Eris is the only one that's scared.
It's just a giant sigh.
She
And Hales is
turns
like, I told you.
and she goes, "Not pretty, not pretty." As she is distracted by this this image, the other mimic is going to attack her. It gets a nat 20.
Oh.
Jess?
Hmm. Mimic strike again.
Oh, that's not too bad. But that's only 1 out of 3 attacks. That misses. And then it takes a bite. Oops. And that misses. Oh, thank God. You're good. You're good, Jess. You're good.
When the DM panics more than the players are.
I don't like it when people aren't here. When can it... Let's see. It has to move 30 feet away to end the effect, which she's not going to do. Oh, it's not her turn. Tizkar, it's your turn.
As Tiskar looks at the absolute clusterfuck that's going on across the room, you just see him kind of take a step behind this case. And he just slowly moves down behind it. And as he turns pale and he says,
I wish to go home now.
and he just raises his staff and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. It should be a level 2.
Oh, that's right. All the damage that Dane is not taking because of the resistance is you're taking it instead.
Yeah, if that third attack hits you, Dane, I would be down right now. So.
Okay, good to know.
Oh no. Hale, it's your turn.
I really want to slap Dane right now, but that would be detrimental even more to the party. So Hale's just going to walk slightly closer
You guys are doing great. You're doing great.
behind him.
Mhm.
Rather next to him.
Okay.
He's gonna pass by him, pat him on the shoulder, and then just walk past him.
As you pat him on the shoulder, the creature rears its head and looks at you, and almost like chomps out at your hand, but just barely misses.
You're not scary, Dane. Stop it.
Oh man.
No one takes
And
me
then-
seriously.
And then Hale is going to swing at this one. Bonus action, reappear the weapon. And then he's going to swing at it again.
Okay. You get a +2.
Yay.
That hits. It's not a crit though.
Nope.
Nice. Okay.
13. As Hale has walked by, he's actually dropped his whip at this point. He's left it on the ground somewhere, and he's just holding onto this blade.
Okay.
He's going to swing, and it's going to get caught, and then he'll just let go of it. So he's currently unarmed.
Eris, who was previously reaching forward to cast Lay on Hands, cannot approach Dane willingly. So instead, she backs up and she goes to the other side of the mimic so she can't see you, so that she can attack not at disadvantage. Ah, you silly gooses.
I really thought that like the paladin would not be scared out of anybody. Like I thought they were gonna pass, but that's okay. Like I thought they were gonna pass their wisdom saving throw, not that they weren't gonna be scared.
The dice giveth and the dice
Yeah.
taketh away.
But hey, that's the game. Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna do another divine smite. Um,
Girl, it's like you people need this. Take the divine smite.
oh man. Why does it say 0? Is it immune? No. That's weird. I just gotta do it manually. Okay. Okay, that's Eris' turn. Salith is going to concentrate on her witch bolt. She was actually supposed to be doing that to the other one. It's fine. It's fine. She'll attack that one. She was like, well, I was going to help you, Dane, but you had to go and scare our helpful friend, and I do not approve. All right. This mimic, who Dane is still attached to, notices
It's very scared of the thing that's attached to it right now.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Mhm.
it's gonna try to bite you, but it has
Disadvantage.
yes, it has disadvantage. Disadvantage. It's gonna attack twice. First one misses. Second one misses. And then it tries to bite you with disadvantage. Miss.
That's why I made the play, guys. It all worked out.
Woof, that's true. Hey, Rin, and Oscar, what you guys doing?
All right, Rin's going to passively observe Dane's face before he casts out that frightening jutsu, and he's gonna be like, realize the situation is serious, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, all right, I think it's time to save Dane," and he's going to run up to Oscar, have Oscar kind of give him a boost for dramatic effect. He's going to initiate his jump ring and jump straight in the air and activate his thunder gauntlet and come crashing down on this mimic. Full fist in the action.
Quick, when you jump, I believe you still are limited by your total speed.
Right. So moving here should have been 20 feet, and then I minus 10 feet to do the 30 jump.
So what's your total speed?
So it'd be 20 plus 30 feet of jumping speed. So
what's your total walk speed?
My total walk speed should be 30, 35.
I think that would be the maximum distance you can go in your jump.
Yeah.
So you would land. Where were you? Did you? Okay, you know what? You're close enough. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and thunder gauntlet that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's landing on broken glass, but he's got boots on, I guess. It's a little uneven. That hits.
Oh, yeah. Now it is at disadvantage unless it attacks me.
Okay. I mean, it's already a disadvantage. Because it's scared.
12.
Nice. That's great. Did it apply?
Oh, I have the on the wrong one. Oops.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. I'll just do it manually. Okay. Targeting is really important, guys. Dane.
This vitriolic creature is now almost metamorphosizing. The back of its spine starts protruding spikes that come out of it, and it grabs one of the spikes and rips it out of its own spine and uses it to slam down onto the mimic in a longsword attack.
Sick.
Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
Um,
+2 because you are flanking.
Yeah.
That
14.
hits.
All right. Damage and smite as well. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then
I think I fixed it.
Okay. Oh, you did. So that's another 11. So the smite, it actually looks like ooze coming out of its mouth. So it like basically grabs it, stabs it, and then almost like a breath attack shoots out this ray of radiant damage onto the mimic. Like it'll actually try and pry open its mouth and like go mouth to mouth with it.
It starts to rip. It's still alive, barely hanging on, but you see like the scabbard of the sword that looked like it was inside is now like broken open, and you just see like an organ tube kind of poking out its innards as its illusion its mimicry is falling apart.
I'm so sad Jess isn't here to see this.
I know. Jess, we miss you. Okay, this guy is still fighting with Eris. Let's go ahead and just roll these really fast. The first one hits. Second
Didn't
one.
both mimics fail?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so the first attack hits. I'm going to roll with disadvantage for the second one. Second attack misses.
Nice.
And then third attack misses. So just one attack hits. For 11. 11 bludgeoning, I think? Yeah, 11 bludgeoning, as its pseudopod is whacking her in the face. Tiskar.
Tiskar. What the fuck is he looking at? Just like honestly, like what the fuck am I looking at right now?
You're looking
so,
at the front door, actually. It has really nice carving.
Yeah, he actually just turned away and he's like, I'm not dealing with this. Goodbye. We all know it. We all love it. I'm struggling.
Oh, yeah. I have a whole thing. I can see the whole party
Oh,
at
no.
once.
Nope.
That fails.
Nope.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're
Well,
too
he's a little
scared.
distracted right now. You have to understand.
Yeah.
You must understand.
I understand. Okay, Hale, it's your turn.
Bonus action. Reappear the blade and continue wailing on it, I guess. This is his turn now.
You can do it. Yeah, you did it.
Hey, I did a thing.
Ooh. Holy shit.
One
That's so much damage. It dies. You cut through it and it flurps. Is that a word?
Now it is.
It is now.
flurps.
It's very flirpious.
Slurps onto the ground.
You see out of its body, coinage spills out, like, of its digestive system, and a single, like, orb, a polished marble orb with, like, gold intricate, like, circular patterns and latitude longitude lines around it, rolls onto the ground towards your feet.
Blurps
I
on
was
the ground.
distracted by that. It's like, oh, what's this?
You are fascinated.
Oh shit. And then Hale will scoot over so that Eris can have some flanking.
Cool. She's gonna make her attacks. La boop. What is her fighting style? I'm probably not doing this right. Oh, I don't know.
Is she Blessed Warrior, or is she like...
It doesn't matter. I'm not. Oh, she gets a nat one.
Wow, how many ones have we rolled so far?
I don't know, but Salith is going to. Can you move the witch bolt? That's not how it works, is it?
I think you have to recast it.
Okay, she is going to recast witch bolt at the other one.
Wait, this one's dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are.
Wasn't she already targeting this one?
Oh, you're right. She already was. I'm wrong. Okay.
Brat, brat, brat.
Brett,
Helping
Dave,
you out.
Your arm is still like you like pull your arm free and like a piece of it it's still attached to your arm.
Yeah.
Um.
That's the monster's new shield.
Okay, let's roll. She does 1 damage.
12 damage last time, 1 damage this time.
What is happening, y'all?
It's fine. This is fine.
Rin, it's
Our
your
game's about
turn.
to kill us.
Rin's going to move right here and hit this with the Thunder Gauntlet.
Okay.
Oof.
Wait, did you add
Oscar?
Did you add the +2?
Oh, I didn't. So
Is
12.
12 enough?
Yeah, 12 is enough. 12 is enough.
Oh. Well, Oscar, I'm gonna need you to move on up here. Right here.
It moves and then it like goes.
You know what? You can just comfort Salith on her chaos bolt or whatever.
Ew, that is disgusting. All right, Dane.
That was such an Ellie response.
Disgusting.
I'm going to stand over this mimic that is now deceased and start tearing into it with like giant claws and use a piece of it to throw at the other mimic.
Okay.
So basically it's like rampaging, huge giant scream, and then throw a big piece of it at the other thing.
Okay. Do you have a javelin to throw?
I have not a javelin.
Okay.
I
Is
think
he
this would just be
Proficient in
improvised.
throwing monster pieces?
I doubt it, honestly. But that's what he does.
Okay, make a dexterity roll.
Dexterity roll. Okay.
Also, the mimic is disadvantaged unless it attacks me.
Cool. But it's also scared, so it's disadvantaged no matter what.
Disadvantaged. Sweet.
21.
All right. Roll
Wow.
1d4
Mm-hmm.
for improvised weapon.
Plus my strength or no?
No.
It's an
Oh yeah, because I'm not proficient. 1 damage.
You guys are
Mhm.
doing great.
He just throws the mimic at the other mimic, and it just like
Oops.
breaks off, does
That was-
minimal damage,
That was a mistake.
and screams, and then steps right here.
Okay. It's the giant mimic's turn. It is going to bite at Rin with disadvantage because it is scared. That's a miss. My rolls are amazing. That's a miss.
Well, they all are at disadvantage.
No, both of the rolls are like these would miss
Oh,
even
yeah.
if I didn't have disadvantage.
You got a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8.
And a miss.
Nice.
It is trying to chomp on Rin, but it is really distracted by this looming monstrosity. Tiskar.
Bonus action, dismiss my lifelink.
Okay.
Totally, because he doesn't need it anymore, right? It's fine. We're okay.
Yeah, I healed, right?
That hits.
Or necrotic.
Okay. Excellent. Hale, it's your turn.
Hale is very methodically just slicing through things now. Like, Dane is not going to be any help.
It's using that that is a hit. Using the class where you dissected this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It is
That is
all that is needed as you slice through it, through its organs, through its flesh. It trembles and squeals and then slumps onto the ground, only parts of it still appearing like display case. And as like the first, its coinage spills out of it, and out of one of its little organs, a dark amulet falls onto the ground.
Rin's gonna cast
pick it up.
Invisible Mage.
Nope, Hale's gonna pick it up with his
Hey.
hands.
We do not steal from the party. You look it over. This is a magical item.
Bring the other weird little orb thing over too. I assume that's magical. I don't know if it is. I'll just
It is.
Give
it
me-
is.
2 minutes, and
Okay.
he'll cast Identify on both.
Okay, as you cast Identify, let me show you all.
So, while you're showing us, oh wait, you already did it. Never mind.
There is an orb of direction in here. While holding this orb, you can use an action to determine which way is north. And a dark shard amulet. Required attunement by a warlock. The amulet is fashioned from a single shard of resilient extraplanar material, originating from the realm of... Well, what's interesting about this is it has a very deep, abyssal, aquatic motif. Almost like an anglerfish design. You can use it as a spellcasting focus. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. It must be on the Warlock spell list, and you must make an Arcana check. If it succeeds, you cast a spell. If it fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this until you use a long rest. So once per long rest, you can try to cast a cantrip that you normally wouldn't know, as long as it's a Warlock cantrip.
Hale doesn't know, or hasn't put 2 and 2 together that the tentacle
the
is a patron thing.
Yeah, it does.
So
kinda
he's
look
just like, we
Oscar.
don't, none of us are warlocks, right?
Rin, you feel drawn to this object like Oscar is super excited at its appearance, and that mage hand you have hovering by it is like,
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not a warlock.
You're a warlock? Since when?
Remember the tentacle thing, Oscar over there?
You mean that thing?
Oscar waves.
Are you telling me that you suddenly started worshipping that thing?
The tentacle goes like this.
I don't know if
Proudly.
I'd say worship, but I do ask for its assistance.
Yeah, you notice that the kind of anglerfish abyssal designs definitely line up with Oscar. Oscar looks like a deep sea monstrosity.
I normally only call Dane this, but Rin, you are an idiot. And he's gonna hand him the amulet.
Much obliged.
Okay.
And he's gonna
Go ahead and
wear
take
the
it.
amulet on.
Do you see it in the sheet? You can click and drag it.
Also, this entire time, Hale has been ignoring Dane still in his monstrous form.
Yeah, Dane.
He's like, when is he gonna stop throwing his tantrum?
Dane is actually not throwing a tantrum in this form anymore. As soon as both of those things are deleted, you start to see singed marks outline their like remains. And they slowly, and if this is okay, Scarlet, they just slowly get disintegrated away and just leave like a soot outline with
Sure.
the rest of the loot on the ground.
Sure.
Dane slowly, as you're identifying these things, like the ooze starts to drip off of his body and he returns back to normal. He doesn't have a hat on anymore. His mask is completely off. And
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I could control it. I thought this would be okay.
and he runs away from everybody, like back towards the entrance, basically.
I wouldn't go that way if I were you. We don't know if there are any traps over there.
No, I mean, where's the way back?
Oh, the door is right here.
Yeah. He goes towards that way.
Okay.
My bad. He runs back towards the entrance basically and like runs away from everybody.
Well, it wasn't that scary. I mean, I've seen more scarier things.
From behind, all the way in the back of the room, you just hear,
Are they dead?
you see Tiskar pointing at the mimics. He looks terrified,
Yes,
by the way.
they're
Horrified.
dead. I will go play parent. And Hale's gonna go, like, put the other orb, like, down. This tells you which way is north. It's like a compass, but fancy. And then he's going to walk.
Who did you give that to?
I put it back on the ground.
Oh. Someone take it.
I accidentally closed the link of whatever.
I dropped and dragged it into your inventory.
Cool.
Someone take the orb of direction.
Sure.
So-
If no one takes it, Hale will, like, pocket it.
Okay,
That's fine.
go ahead. And then there is 250 gold in here. I'm going to add it to your group vault for you to divvy up later. And that is the loot taken care of for the encounter. Dane is. Did you close the door behind you, or did you just like get some distance?
Oh, he slams the door behind him.
Okay.
Hale's gonna try and open the door.
I mean,
After
it
him.
opens.
Okay.
He didn't lock
Hale's
it.
gonna Hale is like much faster than Dane. So he's like, he slams the door closed. Hale puts the orb in his pocket and walks over and opens the door immediately. It's like,
Mhm. Dane's just like in a corner, like sitting in like a fetal position.
Dane Hexblood. I've said this once and I've said it a million times. You are not scary. You didn't hurt us. You did fine.
I could have. I shouldn't have. That wasn't me. That's not who I am.
You could have hurt us, but you didn't.
None of you were supposed to see that.
That doesn't change the fact that we did. And we're still going to call you Dane. You are still you.
You all must hate me.
I feel like Saleth would say something like, "Well, we do, just for different reasons."
That was exactly what Hale was about to say, but it's like... right. He has a filter, but Saleth doesn't.
You all hate me. And I just showed you exactly what I am.
We don't all hate you. I think.
Yeah. Yes, you do. I've seen it in everybody's eyes. You're not scary, Dane. Nobody cares about you, Dane. You're just a tax collector, Dane. Nobody even cares. Nobody even knows what I've done to, one, help my family and help this place and what I'm doing. Nobody cares.
I know someone who cares. Your sister. Your sister cares. She cares a lot. Does she not matter?
She's the only one. She doesn't even know about that.
She
Believe that?
doesn't know about...
No.
Oh. It's very scary. In fact, Dane, I'm going to go stand over here so I can stop being afraid of you. And she just marches across the way. Because she still has fear on her. And then she's, I'm going to... And she walks. Then you see her, like, looks like she's unplugging something and yanking out another wire to unscare herself.
Dane looks back at Hale and just goes,
Do you honestly think there's a reason why I normally don't work with a team? I've had a team before. It's never worked out. So why don't you guys just do what every team before you has normally done, and that's take the
Hale's going
smart
to-
route and leave?
Hale is going to interrupt him as he's saying that, and he's going to pop off his mask and kiss Dane. Shut up. You're not scary.
Sayla
We don't
starts
all need you.
balling her fists up.
We can think about this later. For now, we just have to keep going and figure out what's going on. And then we can discuss this once we go back.
Tiskar wants to say something.
Run that by me again. That's just it. Run that by me again. Hale does what?
Hale just put his bony ass face on Dane's to make him shut up.
Yep.
You all don't want to leave me?
No.
Your power is scary, but is very useful. Very useful. Scared me. I don't know why all of them say it's not scary. It's scary. Do you
Always
want
thought a
to
lot
be
about-
scary, Dane?
I always thought a lot about that part of me. Never thought useful would be a way to describe it.
Well, it is.
I never thought I would consider this useful either, and he gestures at his bony ass self.
Pretty bones. Very useful.
Listen, I know that this isn't something that's completely out of the ordinary. I know that things like this tend to happen in this current time frame. Scary to me as well, okay? It's not that I want to be feared. It's that I'm afraid that what'll happen if I'm not.
You want to be scary so that people respect you?
We should stop talking about this now.
Okay, but real fast. And she's gonna give you her lay on hands. I'll spend half of it. So go ahead and get 10 hit points.
okay.
Here,
What does her lay on hands feel like?
I don't want to
She was
speak.
sewing.
Oh, that's right.
She sews people up,
She
right?
starts sewing you up. She starts sewing up all the spots that the tentacles were bursting out of you, like all your wounds. She just, my lay on hands hurts too.
You just
It's a
hear
lot.
Rin say in the background, "You know, I got a tentacle popping out of my chest too."
Your tentacle isn't scary. It's silly.
Your lay on hands hurts a lot less than mine.
Oh. Good. I don't know why I said to
Dane's
Rin.
gonna get up. He's gonna dust himself off. And he's gonna kind of like look around, and then for the first time, kind of like put his head down sheepishly, and just like mutters under his breath, "Didn't come all this way for nothing. We should better keep going."
Yes. Now, to find the way in, shall we see where that key takes us?
Yes. And then he just like it unlocked that door. He goes over to the office door and opens it.
As you open the door, you see that this is a nice office, the director's office. There are bookshelves, there's a desk, and in the corner of the room is a large, strange, magical device. However, before you can approach it, you hear a bump. And in the corner of the room, you see a gnome with white hair, deep wrinkles, and a nice brown suit, gloved hands. And he goes, "Oh, who are you?" And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Dane, out of character, just goes, "Devin?"
Not a halfling, a gnome.
He's a spy. He has
Slightly
disguises.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Dane, most kissable PC confirmed. Yes, that was unexpected.
Just saying.
I wish that Eris or Salith were here to give their reaction to unmasked Dane, but alas.
Yeah.
Alas.
Oh well.
Oh well. Do you want to give?
We'll show them. We'll clip it, and we'll record their reactions.
Yeah. Okay, let's do some golden buzzers real fast. Retsu.
Bane, for that whole dreadful aspect thing, that whole transformation, essentially.
Fuck yeah. Poof.
Evan?
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I will also give mine to Dane, but silver buzzer to JTC for keeping Dane alive. But like,
Actually, that was huge.
Could have talked about the fact that I was like at 2 HP afterwards.
I was at 5.
By your powers combined.
I know.
Yeah.
So I was sweating bullets. I was like, oh no, what did I do? JTC.
Silver buzzer for the kiss? What? But yeah, okay. Sure, I guess. Hot bone on monster action is not what I expected, but okay. But golden buzzer, yeah, to dreadful aspect.
I have a clarifying question.
Yeah.
Where did you kiss Dane? Was it
The
like
easiest
lip?
way to-
It was like on the lips?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I just wanted to clarify. It was a lip kiss.
Mhm.
Was your teeth open or closed? Was
Yeah.
your jaw
Can,
ajar?
can Hale give tongue, or is that not even possible?
That's not a thing right now, no.
Okay, I
Unless
figured.
you want to say that... Magically, probably.
Dane did not give tongue. He was too
Did you give
surprised.
magical tongue?
Did I get magical tongue from Hale?
I feel like Sailor.
Not right now, no.
Balling her
Not yet.
fist.
Not-
Okay, cool. We're not there yet. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Buff. Who are you giving yours to?
I love the kiss. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was such a funny, not like a very interesting choice.
It
I will
was-
say, not just
yeah.
funny, but very interesting choice, and it definitely like broke Dane's like depression pattern or whatever you want to call it.
Snapped
So like,
out of it.
yeah, kind of snapped him out of it. So, I like that aspect of it. Silver buzzer, to Poof continually trying to steal things that are already rightfully yours. You don't need to steal them. Literally, nobody cares. But I love like the sneaking around and like trying to like sneak stuff around and stuff.
Yeah, the invisible mage hand was so funny.
Yeah.
That means Dane is our winner. You get a inspiration next week.
Yay!
Let's talk about our schedule. Do we know when we want to take a week off? No. Oh, you know what? Okay, so here's the deal. My husband might be cycling Actually, that doesn't count for today. Never mind. Carry on.
Cool.
I will be absent next week.
You will be absent next week. Does anyone else have any weeks that they will be absent?
Not
Do we
until
want to
Monday.
just skip next week?
We could do that and then just
Because
play
yeah.
after that. Okay, we will take next week off.
Cool.
And yeah, good job, everyone. That gives me more time to plan your demise. Although you guys are hurting, so
Mhm.
we'll see. We'll see how you do.
Will the party survive?
Not sure.
Find out next time.
Lots of friendly fire. All right, guys.
We didn't damage any of our friends. We just frightened them.
Mhm.
So frightening. So frightening. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut you all